wanted to show you guys this planner that I have. I've actually had this planner for quite a long time now. It's kind of shameful that I still haven't really talked about it. This is the Filofax Original Personal Patent Nude planner. I saw this planner on Palest Blue's channel, like I first saw it probably a year or so ago, where she was using it and she was doing plan with me's in it, and I just love how neutral these colors were. I love the nude, and I thought that I still haven't actually properly used it. I did switch out the inserts for a while because I didn't actually use the Filofax inserts. I used them so much crafting inserts in it for a while, and I decided for the purpose of this video I would flip them back so I could show you guys what it would look like if you were to purchase it. And I wanted to share some thoughts with you about, now that I actually have it, what I think. First up, it is an amazing planner. I mean, it looks so beautiful. It's a good size. I feel like you can carry this around. It's not too heavy. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that it is, I think when I thought patent nude, I literally thought kind of like the Louis Vuitton patent leather, like the Venice line, because that line is pretty durable. This one I feel is it's shiny, but it feels more delicate than traditional patent, if that makes sense. I feel like I could get this scratched up pretty easily. I feel like I could experience some color transfer. So that's one thing that I didn't know when I first bought this, and now that I have it, I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks, because I actually do have a planner, like I have this Kate Spade planner and it's got Saffiano leather, and I much prefer this. I feel like I can be rough with it and I don't have to baby it, and it will still look amazing even if I throw it around a little bit. Whereas this one, I'm always kind of paranoid about where I put it, and I don't want to have things resting on it because I'm worried that it will get some indentations on it. So as a result, it makes it a little harder to use, which is probably why I don't use this as often as I thought I would. So, and that's a big reason why I wanted to make this video, so I could tell you guys about it and just hopefully save you some money, because this planner itself was not that cheap. I bought it off eBay. I cannot remember how much it was, but I just remember thinking, that's a little steep, but you know what? I'll make the sacrifice. This is what I say to myself, which I'm sure a lot of people do. I will use it for everything. I would take it everywhere. I'll travel with it. It'll be my holy grail. I'll be committed to it. It'll be my unicorn, all that sort of stuff. And it didn't work out so well for this. So that's like my biggest regret, that I just don't think it is as durable. I have had a few marks on the back. You can't really see because of the way the lighting kind of blurs it out a little bit, but I have had a few marks. I managed to rub most of them off, but it was just kind of that paranoia, I suppose. I guess if you really don't mind some wear and tear and you don't mind it looking a bit rough, then this might not be an issue for you. But if you're someone like me and it's like, if it's brand new, you try to keep it looking brand new as long as possible, this is probably going to annoy you after a while. That said, let's go right into the inserts. What I do like about this planner is that it is pretty functional. I love that the rings for this are quite small. One thing I don't like about some of the new Kikki K planners is that the rings are massive, and I know they're that way so you can put more inserts in, but it just feels really bulky. So I'm someone that actually prefers like really little rings. I actually have a really old Filofax that I'll show you now. No, it's not an old Filofax. It's a Collins Debden. It's a really old one. I had this in high school, so it's a really old planner, but I love it so much because, and you can see how old it is, because 2008 I couldn't afford Louis Vuitton back then because I just started working, but I wanted some element of luxury, so I got the planner inserts instead, which, you know, but see how small these rings are? They are tiny as, and I love that about this planner. I don't know why I still don't use this planner anymore. I feel like it just has a lot of good memories from 2008, so I don't necessarily want to ruin it. But I love that the rings are so small. I really wish I could find this planner again, but I don't think they make this particular one anymore. If I could find it in like a nude color, I would totally get it. But anyways, I think that's like a personal preference thing. I prefer small rings on my planners. So the next is you have a bit of elastic here, so you can put a pen through here. You can probably slip some paper here. You've got 2 card slots and a pocket back here. At the back, if you flip over to the end, you've got another pocket here, and then it comes with this like notepad that you could scribble notes down if you want. And then there's like another card pocket here as well. So pretty functional. The one thing I will say that I did quite like about this planner is that it does lay pretty flat. Like, it's probably about this much off the ground, off the table on this end, but it is pretty, it's pretty soft. It's not very stiff, so it can just like lie flat pretty easily. So I did like that about it. I'm just gonna quickly flip through the inserts. I don't think it's really like, I don't know if people are very interested in inserts, but for the sake of completeness, I will show you what they're like. So you've got these dividers, you've got some to-do lists, note paper, grid paper, you've got some, oh, there's me, a bit of writing, some blank paper, and then you've got some colored note paper, more lined paper. And then you come into the, oh, you've got some addresses here, you can create contacts, and then this is 2016, so you can see I bought this last year, and these are the inserts from last year. So you've got your inserts here. I think it's multi-language, so you've got like different languages here. I see French, I see German, I don't recognize any of the other languages. But yeah, there's not a ton of space to work with. You've got a little bit of note space up here, and then you've got your Monday to Sunday, and then it highlights certain holidays, and it shows you the week. I'm just gonna pull you guys up so you can see. Yeah, it highlights the week you're on. I will take this part with a grain of salt, just because in 2017 maybe the inserts are different, I have no idea. But I did want to show you that when you have the inserts like open, this planner is like completely flat. I loved having it that way because then I could just leave it to the side. I could just look at it whilst I was doing other things, and it was easy to read. So I'm a big fan of planners that just lay flat. It comes with a ruler, and because I bought this, I think the store I bought it from was based in the UK. You get this ruler, and I love that it's in centimeters so I can actually use it. And then at the end of it, you can say it's asking to buy the 2017 inserts. I probably won't do that because I'm not going to be able to use them. Some more notes, and then towards the back you have this clear plastic, yep. And then you have a little pocket here that you could put receipts in or something like that. So that's pretty much the planner. Those are the inserts that actually come with it. And yeah, I mostly wanted to talk about some of the regrets I've had with this, honestly, but some of the good aspects of it as well. So it really comes down to your personal preference, what bugs you about planners, what you love about planners. Personally, on looks alone, I really love this planner. I'm such a big fan of like soft, neutral pastel colors. And I think that because that it's so neutral, it could be used for like at home, or you could use it for work or anything like that. I love how portable it is. I love that it lays flat, but I'm not the biggest fan of the patent. I mean, I haven't had a ton of accidents with it, but I just feel like I'd be a little bit paranoid, if that makes sense. So it just stops me from using it more, because I know that if I threw this in my handbag, and I'm not the most delicate with the stuff in my handbag, so I'll have keys exposed, I'll have coins everywhere, tons of receipts, all sorts of stuff, and I feel like this will get scratched up pretty fast. So yeah, that's just my take on it. Hopefully you found this video interesting, and hopefully you've learned a few things about it. But anyways, I thought I would share that with you. Thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.